Gentlemen, welcome to Mantelligence. We all know someone we love to hate. It's not you, it's them. Some people are just really annoying, and they may not even be aware of it. Today, Kate, Larry, and I are dishing out the habits that make people dislike you. Today's episode was inspired by Charisma on Command's video, where he shared cringe-worthy practices that annoys people. Plus, we'll be sharing the best thing to do to make people instantly like you. So what makes people dislike you? Let's get right to it.
Number 5, misinformation superspreader.
In this day and age where information is readily available, the best thing we can do is make sure they're coming from a reliable source. Some people just lack the initiative to proof check. Gentlemen, if you're constantly sharing fake news, stories, and unfounded claims on social media, then you are what we like to call a misinformation superspreader. Being a misinformation superspreader is annoying and is one of the habits that make people dislike you. Spreading false information is dumb, irresponsible, and harmful. It isn't as shallow as assuming or debunking hidden signs a girl likes you. No, it's more serious than that. Misinformation and disinformation endanger the people around you. Sharing false stories could ruin a person's reputation or a business's image, leading to foreclosure and loss of jobs. Misinformation related to medical treatments or health issues could lead to people making decisions that may be harmful to their health. Fake news may also trigger mental health issues like anxiety and depression. False claims can also affect your community. Just take the 2020 Capitol invasion, for example.
A report from Pew Research Center revealed that 69% of people get their news from people they're close to, and 34% get it from those with whom they're not particularly close. It's also worth noting that 43% of this news came from social media. And I'm sure you know just how fast word spreads around social media. So educate yourself and think before you post. For example, have you been asking yourself, is she into me or is she not? Do you want to know how to tell if a girl likes you? Watch this video where we reveal all the hidden signs a girl likes you. We know for sure this is not false information. Number 4, brown noser.
Do you have a coworker who's a yes man or someone who constantly agrees with everything your boss says? Do you have a friend who dominates any conversation so he could be the center of attention? Or maybe you have a habit of laying on your compliments a little too thick, trying to get on someone's good side. Each one of these habits is a common characteristic of a brown noser and is one of the habits that make people dislike you. The term brown noser is a slang the military would use back in the 30s to refer to someone who has his nose right where it shouldn't be. Today, you know these kinds of people as bootlickers, butt kissers, or suck-ups. Gentlemen, while a little flattery is harmless enough, the constant need to impress or overcompensate just to get on someone's good sides can quickly make people feel uncomfortable around you. In a workplace, a brown noser can be a coworker who likes throwing his colleagues under the bus, or someone who takes credit for the work they didn't do. Men, putting down others to make yourself look good wouldn't make you any better and is not what an alpha male would do. In dating, overcompensating or using too much flattery only makes you look insincere and creepy. Female body language signs like laughing nervously, looking away, flinching, or wincing will tell you a girl's uncomfortable around you. So you might want to take your flattery down a notch if you start noticing any of these red lights while you're showering your date with flowery words. And if you're the kind of friend who likes taking everyone's thunder, you'll be losing a lot of friends fast. If you really want to warm up to someone, and if you must, there's a better way to do it.
If you're trying to get close to your boss, ask for advice, but disguise it as a compliment. If you're trying to get a girl to like you, learn how to recognize female body language and mirror their behaviors the next time you're on a date. And instead of trying to be the center of attention all the time, share the spotlight with your friends. Boast about them too. Now that's a win-win. Don't be a suck-up. Be top-notch. Start by watching this video and learn all about alpha male body language tricks. Number 3, spill your guts, Joe.
Self-disclosure is one of the best ways to make friends as an adult, but sharing too much information, especially personal and unsolicited ones, too early on in a relationship is what makes people dislike you before you even warming up to you. If you're an oversharer who tends to show your true feelings well before you know how the other person feels about you, you are what we call a spill your guts Joe. According to psychologists, disclosing something too intimate while you're still getting to know someone can make you seem insecure and decrease your likability. Why? Because they don't trust you yet. A person's guard is usually pretty high up when meeting someone for the first time, and in revealing an inappropriate amount of detail about your life too quickly won't make them any more comfortable. Gentlemen, spilling your guts too early makes you look impatient and inauthentic. To others, oversharing may seem like an attempt to gain sympathy or an urge to fast-track a relationship. If you want to have better, long-lasting relationships, build trust before intimacy. According to a 2013 study by social psychologist Susan Sprecher, simply sharing details about your hobbies and your favorite childhood memories can make you seem warmer and more likable. So instead of giving your date a backstory of all your wild spring break parties, tell her how you love cooking for your friends or how passionate you are about something.
And speaking of self-disclosure, if you're curious about how to know if a girl dislikes you, notice how openly and willingly she shares about her life. A girl who doesn't reciprocate whenever you share something about your life is one of the obvious signs a girl doesn't like you. From the same study, Sprecher found out that self-disclosure also predicts closeness and that it has to be mutual. So if you've been losing sleep at night asking yourself, does she like me or not, over and over again, she probably doesn't. Watch this video where we share more obvious signs a girl doesn't like you.
So do you practice any of these habits? If you want to know more about what makes people dislike you, keep watching because we have 2 more items on our list. But before we continue, I just want to remind you that at the end of this video, we'll be sharing the #1 thing you can do to make people instantly like you. Let's jump back in.
Number 2, Poker Face Andy.
In movies, women tend to fall for the mysterious, indifferent guy who's always reluctant to show any feelings at all. Unless you're a robot, deliberately trying to hide or conceal your emotions doesn't look cool. It's one of the habits that makes people dislike you. Sorry to burst your bubble, gents, but it isn't charming in real life. In a 2016 study, researchers revealed that letting your real feelings come through is a better strategy for getting people to like you than bottling it all up. According to them, people who are more open to showing their emotions are perceived to be more likable by others. Why? Because when it comes to pursuing relationships, people tend to be more attracted to a person they feel can reciprocate their emotional investments.
So when someone detects that you're hiding your emotions, they may interpret that as disinterest in the things that emotional expression encourages, like closeness, social support, and interpersonal coordination. Number 1, Vaguebooking.
Posting cryptic statuses about a specific thing or person on social media is another habit that annoys the heck out of people. If you're gonna take the time to write "I know what you did" on Facebook, might as well tell us who it is. Vaguebooking is the same as passive aggression, and it drives people nuts. Seriously, it only makes you look bad. For one, nobody has any idea who or what you're talking about, so people are free to assume anything about it, good or bad. Second, vaguebooking doesn't resolve your issue. Instead of talking trash or ranting on social media, deal with your problems in real life. And third, it makes you look like an attention seek, which is technically what you're trying to do, posting blind items on your feed. So think before you click. You're better than that. Now that you know what makes people dislike you, it's about time you learn the secret to making people instantly like you. One of the surefire ways to make people like you whenever or wherever is by displaying positive emotions such as joy, gratitude, hope, amusement, serenity, and awe. This has something to do with emotional contagion, which is what happens when your moods strongly influence other people. According to a research paper from Ohio University and the University of Hawaii, people can unconsciously feel the emotions of those around them. So if you want people to feel good when they're around you, show positive emotions. Easy breezy.
Do you know any more habits that make people dislike you? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.
Be a delight, not a fright. Stop doing these pesky habits that make people dislike you. And remember, if you want people to like you, show positive emotions. It's the easiest way to get them to warm up to you. Stop racking your brain trying to answer, "Is she interested in me?" without knowing all the signals. Watch this video where we reveal all the hidden signs a girl likes you.